Hello everyone, I'm Clinton and welcome to the channel. So if you're just joining us for the first time, I really do appreciate that. You are in the right place. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 methods on how you can be able to install your Windows 11 on your unsupported devices. So without wasting much of your time, I'm just going to go into the video, but I'm going to put in here the first step in this video is how to use the method by using the rufus. And the second method is going to be about using the registry key, and then the last one is about the appraiser. There is a file called the appraiser file, which you have to make a little bit edit. So I'm going to be heading towards the first method. Here is using your rufus. So you to come over to your PC health check, and then you have to this software. It's a software on Microsoft. You can just download it from their website or the Microsoft store. And what you have to do is to come over to this section, and then you can check if your system meets the requirement. Yeah, my system meets the requirement, but I'm just making this video to help you guys out there that have your system not meeting this requirement, but you really want to try out the Windows 11. Okay, so with this being said, all we will have to do is to go into our browser and go to the Microsoft website. You're just going to type Windows 11 Microsoft, and they will show you the first page, and you're going to click it. And now we're here. All you have to do is to scroll down and go over to download Windows 11 disk image ISO. Don't use this. You have to go here and you select Windows 11, and then you click on download, and it's going to validate this, and then it's going to ask you to choose your language. And you go ahead and put your language, English, and once you confirm it, it's going to show you the next thing. It's going to show you is the variation is at, but for currently now it's only at 64 bits, and you click on your download, it's 5 GB file size. So I already have that downloaded, and then the next thing you have to do is to go over to the rufus.io. Once you're in rufus.io, this is what it's going to look like, and then you have to come over to this section that says other versions in your GitHub, and then you're going to click it, and it's going to take you here. So I'm going to recommend the version you have to download, Rufus 3.18. You have to go for this version. Here is what's going to happen if you use the latest version. Don't use the latest version, because it's not going to be able to give you the option to choose between your TPM and secure boot. So you have to go to the version 3.18, and this is the one you should download. Don't use the portable version or the ARM64 version. This one won't run on your system, and just go over here so you don't waste your time, and then you're going to click here, and it's going to automatically download. So once you've downloaded that file, automatically it's going to be in your, so these two files we've downloaded now, this is the Windows, and then this is the Rufus, and you will open your Rufus. So once you open your Rufus, this is what it's going to look like. Then once we're here, so this is what you're going to be needing for this method. First of all, you're going to need your USB flash drive, not less than 8 GB. So for mine, I'm going to be using my 32 gig, as you can see here. And once you if you haven't slot in your flash drive, this section is going to be blank, but immediately you plug it in, it's going to give you option to select it. So now we're going to select it, and then this part we're going to leave it on disk or ISO image, and for here we're going to just click here, and then we'll have to select the Windows 11. So it opens, and then the image options, we have to go over to we have to leave it on no TPM and no secure boot. Very important. So once it's on that variable, so once we have selected our no TPM, no secure boot, all we have to do is just go down, and then you have to click on start. So this is a warning. Warning: all data on your device, the Juggernaut, is going to be destroyed. So we have to click on OK. Make sure you don't have any important file on that flash drive, and click on OK, and it's going to run. Okay, so I'm going to pause the record here. So as you can see from here, it's just copying the ISO files on 8%. So you have to know that this process takes quite some time, so you just have to be patient. All right, guys. So as you can see, now we're done copying the ISO files. So just a few more seconds, and then we'll be done. Okay. Moving Windows 11 installation restriction. That's another portion of this. So we'll just give it some time. Okay, so here we come to the end of the installation restriction removal. All right, guys. So once this is done, all we'll have to do is come over to our file manager, and here we are in the file manager, and we'll just go to this PC. So here we can see this is our flash drive. So we'll just open it, and do not close this yet. And just for you guys that don't know, this is going to be an upgrade. It's not going to be like a clean install. So of course all your data, your apps, your files and everything will still be intact. So we just come over to this portion, and then you open it, and from here you can just run it. So we can see it's going to show us this, bring up this window, and then what we have to do is just click next and checking for updates. This is going to take a little while. All right, guys, so once that is done, you're going to see this window here, and it's going to be showing, telling you about the terms and condition. And what you have to do is to click on accept, and making sure the installation is ready. So this might take a few minutes. Okay, guys, so from here now, what you can see after that is what you're going to see ready to install. And you can see install Windows 11 Pro, keep our personal files and app, check. You can click here to change it, but I think this is the proper way to do it, so you don't lose any files or app. Okay, and then you can click on install. Okay, so as you can see from here, you can see the Windows, it's reading and it's preparing the files. Okay, so the next window we're gonna see is this, and then all we have to do is change how setup downloads updates. If you want to change how, so what you're gonna do is not right now, so it's gonna be a little bit faster, and then you have to click on next. So it's checking, getting few things ready. Okay, so if you skip the get the update, it's gonna be really fast. So what you have to do is to read all this, and then you click on accept. So this is gonna take a little while. So the next window we're gonna see, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna ask you, make sure you have enough space for the storage. And in this update, we're just like, we're updating it, we're not doing a clean install. So your personal files and data will be kept. So all you have to do is click on install. So all you have to do is to click on your install, and as you can see, it's gonna, your PC will restart several times. This might take a while, and as you can see, it's trying to update to this, but no, I'm not gonna update it right now because I'm gonna be showing you the second method. I'll just have to cancel this. Click on cancel. I'm gonna cancel this right now. It's gonna ask you, are you sure you want to click on here? All right, guys, so this is the second method. We're gonna be making use of the registry key, the regedit. So how to go about this method? All you have to do is simply go into your search, and then you have to type regedit, and then you're gonna see the registry editor. Make sure you run it as an administrator. Okay, so this method is it's an official method that Microsoft suggests, but they do not recommend it. As you can see, it's not recommended, but they suggested it. All you have to do is go to your regedit under your HK local machine system setup, more setup. So this is how to look for that. that this is your HK local machine, and then you have to go to system, and then you have to go under your setup, and then under your setup you have to look for your mole setup. So that's our mole setup here, and then you have to click mole setup, and then you have to come to the right side and you click here, and then you have to click on new, and then you go over to create new D word 32-bit value. Then once you open this, so from the website here, they said we should rename that to allowing upgrade with unsupported TPM. So we have to just copy this and go back to Regedit and make sure to rename this. I'm gonna rename it to this, and you hit your enter, and that's it. And the next thing we have to do is to make sure the value is set to 1. Okay, so from here all we have to do is to modify, and from here you have to just compute for 1, and then you click OK. So now you can see it's on 1. Okay, so on this method all we have to do is to go back to our file, and then go back to the this is the location of our download. We have to go back to where we downloaded our Windows 11. Okay, so as you can see from here now, do not run it from the your flash drive. You have to go over to this portion of this file, and all you have to do is just to open it up. If you want to open this file, unknown publisher and the news, okay, you can open it. So when you come to this section, you're gonna see that same exact same files. All you have to do is to click on your setup. So once you do that, the same process over and over again. So it's going to take you right over to this place, and then you have to set it up. Not right now, you don't want to download the update right now. You click on your OK, just the same method that we went through in the first part. All right, I'm just going to pause this here. Okay, so without wasting time, it just came up to this page, and you have to just click on accept, and it's going to take a few minutes for this to be okay. So this is the next page that came up, the same thing. So all you have to do is just to click on your install, and then as you can see, it's trying to install. So I'm just going to cancel this because I want to show you guys the last method, which is very easy. So I'm going to hit the cancel. Alright guys, so after that I just canceled that. So all I'm going to have to do is to make sure I delete this key. Okay, deleting that key. All right guys, so this last method is just all about there is a file inside the folder that's called the appraiserres.dll. So all we have to do is to make some edit inside the source. Okay guys, so this is how to go about it. You have to locate where you downloaded your image file of your original Windows 11 ISO, and then you have to make sure you extract it. You extract it to this part, and then you have to wait for it to complete. Make sure you have to make use of one of your unzipping file softwares. As you can see from here, I'm making use of the WinRAR. So once this has successfully been extracted, all you have to do is to go and copy the file that you downloaded. That is the appraisers file that has been edited, and what you have to do is to copy it. So you have to copy it, and then while waiting for this, so it doesn't take much of a time. Okay, so now we have this file already. You have to go into the folder. Okay, you have to go into the folder, and then you have to locate your sources. Then you open it, and from here you just Ctrl V, and it's going to ask you this. What you have to say is, okay, we have to replace the file. So once you replace the file, automatically what you're going to have there is the edited one already. So now we're done with that. So you just go back and you refresh. Okay, so then you have to come over here and click on this. It's just gonna run. So from here now we are running this file which the appraisers has been edited. So you have to come here and change this. Not right now, next, just like the other procedures. All right, without wasting time, it's just going to show you this, and then you have to click on next. Okay, from here what we can see now, it's going to show us this, and then you have to go and click on install. So as you can see, it's also trying to install. So guys, whichever of this method worked out for you, and you liked the video, you can just give it a like and comment in the comment section which method actually worked for you, and I'll really appreciate that. Give the video a like and show your support. Subscribe to the channel to get more updates like this. All right guys, without wasting much of your time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. All right, so I'm just gonna cancel this now actually, because I don't really want to like upgrade my system. I love my Windows 10. So guys, if you really love your Windows 10 and you're gonna be missing your Windows 10 once you're done upgrading it, actually I upgraded mine, but I found out that the Windows 10 is just like it's more friendly. So I just had to downgrade it, and you can check out my videos on how to downgrade back to Windows 10. I've made a video about that somewhere. I'll be dropping it also in the description box. All right guys, have a nice day. See you guys on the next one actually.